Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
A funny Sunday with episodes of The Jack Benny Show, Groucho Marx and You Bet Your Life, Robert Young and Father Knows Best. We'll also have an episode of The Bob Hope Show from Armed Forces Radio, and Lum and Abner. That's all coming up on this Sunday, 12th day of October, 285th day of the year, 80 days remaining. Christopher Columbus's expedition made landfall in the Caribbean. He believed he'd reached East Asia, though. Three Blind Mice, published by London teenage songwriter Thomas Ravenscroft on this date in 1609. A London woman publicly flogged for the crime of involving herself in politics. In 1773, America's first insane asylum opened for persons of insane and disordered minds in Virginia. The Navy formed on this date in 1775. The first celebration of Columbus Day on this date in 1792 in New York City. Brazil declared its independence from Portugal on this date in 1822. Peter I of Brazil proclaimed the emperor of the Brazilian Empire. The Pledge of Allegiance first recited on this date in 1892 in unison by students in public schools. In 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt officially renamed the Executive Mansion the White House. In 1928, an iron lung respirator used for the first time at Children's Hospital in Boston. Filming began on this date in 1938 of The Wizard of Oz, and premiering on this date in 1950, George Burns and Gracie Allen on television. The show would run for 8 seasons, going off the air on September 15, 1958. At that time, Gracie retired. Nikita Khrushchev pounded his shoe on a desk at the United Nations General Assembly meeting in 1960 to protest the Philippine assertion of Soviet Union colonialist policy being conducted in Eastern Europe. In 1970, President Nixon announced the U.S. would withdraw 40,000 more troops before Christmas. 2 days after Vice President Spiro Agnew resigned, President Nixon introduced his nominee for Vice President.
The man whose name I will submit to the Congress of the United States for confirmation as the Vice President of the United States, Congressman Gerald Ford of Michigan.
At that announcement, Ford had these remarks.
I'm deeply honored, and I'm extremely grateful, and I'm terribly humble.
10 months later, Richard Nixon would resign and Ford would become president. It was on this date in 1986, The Late Show with Joan Rivers premiered on Fox Television.
Do you find them good looking in royal family? Because my husband's English, he thinks they're good looking. Can we talk here? A bunch of dogs. A bunch of dogs. Go out in the street, call their names, Queenie, Duke, and Prince. See what shows up. Oh, sure.
The show wouldn't last a year, ended in May of 1987. In 1998, Congress passed the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. It was on this date in 2000, the USS Cole badly damaged in Aden, Yemen by 2 suicide bombers, killing 17 crew members and wounding at least 39.
Oh, they suffered and whatever, they burned and maybe fell into the water, but they were probably incinerated because they were so close.
Crew member Ray Mooney, who saw the attackers, who waved at him just before the explosion. President Clinton vowed justice would be done.
We will find out who was responsible and hold them accountable.
On this date in 2001, prompted by a request from President George W. Bush, an episode of America's Most Wanted featured 22 most wanted terrorists. A year later, in 2002, terrorists detonated bombs in 2 nightclubs in Kota, Bali. Richard Poore was a survivor.
And there was just a procession of people covered in blood, covered in glass, glass shards embedded into people. People's backs had obviously been on fire. It was just horrible.
202 people died, 300 wounded. In 2017, the U.S. announced its decision to withdraw from the UN Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and was immediately followed by Israel. In 2019, the Hard Rock Hotel in New Orleans, which was under construction, collapsed. 2 were killed, 20 injured. Among those passing away on this date in history include the pioneering rock and roll musician Gene Vincent, Bebop-A-Lula, game show announcer Johnny Olson. So many of the hosts of shows, I remember specifically John Daly said, we have such a wonderful start because Johnny Olson is there to announce for us. He warms up the audience and does a wonderful job. Kansas Governor Alf Landon, also a well-known broadcaster for years. Wilt Chamberlain, also passing away on this date. Ray Conniff, the band leader. Jockey Willie Shoemaker. And from 2.5 Men, Conchita Ferrell, also passing away on this date. Also passing away far too young, John Denver, who was asked once how he would like to be remembered.
The best part of myself that I've been able to share is in my music, and I hear from people that it has made a difference in their lives, and so I hope that some of that will sustain through the years ahead.
And it has been. John Denver passing away on this date in 1997. Among those born on this date in history, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
I don't have to say a lot more about the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect, no honor. There is no honor among thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work and got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them go home. And hard times are when a man has worked at a job 30 years. 30 years. They give him a watch, kick him in the butt and say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard time. That's hard time. And Ric Flair, you put hard times on this country by taking Dusty Rhodes out. That's hard time.
He wasn't the greatest pro wrestler in the world, but my God, could Dusty talk people into the building. Dusty Rhodes, we lost him 10 years ago. He was born on this date in 1945. Also born on this date, tenor Luciano Pavarotti, activist Dick Gregory, and composer Ralph Vaughan Williams. All born on this date, they have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Mike Wallace's son, Chris Wallace, 78 years old today. My goodness. Is Mike really that old? I guess he was. You remember him from Wolverine X-Men. He also did some musical comedy. Hugh Jackman, 57 today. From Growing Pains, Kirk Cameron, 55. From Pretty Little Liars, Tyler Blackburn, 39. From Hunger Games, Josh Hutcherson is 33.
There's this one girl that I've had a crush on forever. But I don't think she actually recognized me until the reaping.
As Peter Millark in the Hunger Games, Josh Hutcherson is 33. And the wonderful ventriloquist and a good singer, too, Darcy Lynn, won America's Got Talent, 21 years old today. Those are just a few of the people celebrating the 12th day of October as their birthday. If this is your birthday,
we baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
And we roll on this Sunday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of the Jack Benny program from 78 years ago, October 12th, 1947. That gets us going in a moment.
Civil defense is common sense. Hi, this is Tony Bennett. Make sure you're prepared if a nuclear attack ever comes.
Now we go back 78 years, October 12th, 1947. The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny, as Jack's sponsor is buying insurance on him, so he's got to go take a physical.
The Jack Benny program, presented by Lucky Strike.
When you buy, keep your eye on the red bullseye. Keep your eye on the red bullseye. When you buy, keep your eye on Lucky Strike.
LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Lucky Strike presents The Man Who Knows, Mr. William Curran of Durham, North Carolina. Here's what this top-flight tobacco auctioneer said recently.
At more than 1,000 auctions, I've seen the makers of Lucky Strike buy fine tobacco that's sweet and mild, just chock full of smoking enjoyment.
Year after year, experts like Mr. Curran, the impartial authorities of tobacco quality, can see the makers of Lucky Strike consistently select and buy that fine, that light, that naturally mild tobacco.
So, when you buy, keep your eye on the red bullseye. Keep your eye on the red bullseye. When you buy, keep your eye on Lucky Strike. And remember,
LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw. The Lucky Strike program, starring Jack Benny, with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go out to Jack Benny's home in Beverly Hills, where, as you know, he lives alone with his butler, Rochester. It's 9:30 in the morning, and, as usual, one is in bed while the other is in the kitchen preparing the breakfast.
Now, let's see. Where are the eggs? It's so hard to find anything in this refrigerator. Maybe I ought to trade it in. I hear the newer models have a light in them. Oh, here's an egg on the bottom shelf. Potatoes are cheaper, tomatoes are cheaper. Now's the time to... That song doesn't fit now. Gee, I'm hungry. I think I'll scramble my egg. Let's see, how do you scramble? Oh, yes, first I'll break it into this bowl. Gosh, I'm weak in the morning. Maybe I better have my orange juice first. Yeah, I'll make some. Yeah, that orange juice looks good. Now to get the seeds out. 1, 2. Oh, there's another seed. 3. Well, they're planted. Potatoes are higher, tomatoes are higher. Now's the time to sell your car. La 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 la. Yum bum 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 bum. Now to have my orange. That's funny. The glass is empty. Somebody drank my orange juice. There's nobody in the house but Rochester. That's it. Rochester. Wait till I... Rochester? Rochester, did you drink my orange juice? Rochester, you're not fooling me. Get up.
Bloop bleep.
Rochester.
I know I'm cute, honey, but control yourself.
Maybe he is asleep. I'll tickle him and wake him up. Rochester.
Oh, it's you, boss. What a disappointment.
Never mind that. Did you sneak downstairs, drink my orange juice, and get back in bed?
Orange juice? I was sound asleep.
Sound asleep? Then how come you woke up so fast when I tickled you?
You were using the hand you had in the icebox.
Now, Rochester, I made a glass of orange juice, stepped out in the backyard for a minute, and when I came back, the orange juice was gone.
Maybe the mice drank it.
Mice don't drink orange juice.
In California?
All right, we'll talk about it later. Now, get up out of that bed. I want you to drive me down to the doctor's office. I've got to go for a physical.
What's the matter, boss? You feel bad?
No, it's just that my sponsor's taking out an insurance policy on me, and I have to be examined.
How much is the policy for?
$1 million. But if I'm killed accidentally, the sponsor collects $2 million.
$2 million?
Yes.
Boss, you better hope that guy keeps his eye on the red bullseye.
Well, that joke was loused up. If I ever heard it. Oh, you mean the commercial? Well, I'm not worried about that. You know, they shoot that gun in another studio way over on Sunset and Highland. I don't even pass there on my way home.
I know, but for $2 million, they can make a bullet that waits for you at Pico and Sepulveda.
What are you talking about? My sponsor's just trying to protect his investment, that's all. Now, hurry downstairs. Imagine him denying that he drank that orange juice. Got a good notion to make him stay in bed all day. No, he'd like that. No seeds in this one. Oh, well.
Oh, Jack! Jack, are you up yet?
Huh? Oh, hello, Mary. Come on in. I'm in the kitchen. What are you doing here so early?
Early? I was here 10 minutes ago. I came into the house, walked into the kitchen. Nobody was there, so I drank a glass of orange juice and left.
Mary, you drank my...
All right, here's a dime.
Okay, Smarty. I bet you'd be surprised if I took it.
I wouldn't be surprised if you sued me.
I don't want the dime. Anyway, Mary, I've made a terrible mistake. I accused Rochester of drinking my orange juice.
Well, that's you, Jack. Always jumping at conclusions.
I do not.
What about that morning you got out of bed and accused Rochester of taking your new suit?
Well...
Then you took off your nightgown, and there it was.
That wasn't my fault. When I come home tired, he's supposed to undress me.
Well, anyway, I drank your orange juice, and you ought to apologize to Rochester.
Oh, Mary, I don't have to apologize. I mean, he knows I'm sorry.
He does not, and you've got to tell him.
Oh, Mary, I can't.
You can, too. Now, be a man.
Oh, hello, Miss Livingston.
Oh, hello, Rochester. Mr. Benny has something to say to you.
Oh.
Jack, go ahead.
Well.
Jack.
Oh, all right. Rochester.
Turn around and face him.
Oh.
Go on.
Well. Rochester.
Yes, boss?
I'm sorry I said you drank my orange juice.
Jack, come back here.
I will not.
Oh, what a baby.
Well, I better get the car out. I got to take Mr. Benny to the doctor.
The doctor? What for?
The sponsor took out an insurance policy on Mr. Benny, and he has to be examined.
Oh, you think you'll pass it, Rochester?
Pass it? Oh, sure, Miss Livingston. Haven't you seen his muscles?
Yeah, they were hanging on the line when I came in.
Rochester.
Oh, you're back.
Yes. Now, Rochester, get the car now and we'll go. Now, Mary, I've got to hurry away, so you try and... Oh, darn it, there's the phone, just when I'm ready to leave. Hello?
Hello, Jack. Guess who this is?
Huh? Who is this? I'm in a hurry.
Well, I'll give you a hint. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and I'm lumpy, too.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Don, I have to rush away. What did you call me for?
Well, Jack, I've got the quartet here. We got a wonderful idea for a commercial.
But, Don, I don't want to hear it over the phone. You can wait till rehearsal. Anyway, I don't like the songs that the sportsmen pick. Why don't they pick some things classy once in a while?
Well, we've got one now, Jack. It's Listen to the Mockingbird.
Oh, you mean the one that goes, listen to the mockingbird, listen to the mockingbird?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, well, that's swell. Let me hear it. Are the boys close to the phone? Good.
Take it, boys.
Listen to the man who knows. Listen to the man who knows. He is saying lucky strikes the smoke for me.
Very good.
Listen to the man who knows. Listen to the man who knows. Like a bird, he's singing LSMFT.
Like a bird?
They're so round and so firm and so fully. So fully. So fully.
Fully what?
They're so round and so firm and so fully.
Fully what?
They're so fully what? Listen to the target ring.
Boy.
Listen to the target ring.
Boy.
You're right, on the red bullseye. Listen to the target ring. Listen to the target ring.
I don't want the sound effect.
It'll be ringing in your ears until you die.
Boy, I don't want the sound effect.
Wait a minute. They're so round and so firm and so fully. They're so wait a minute.
Don. Why is it they always start out so nice and then go crazy? I mean, we can't use that commercial. It's too noisy. Where'd they get that gun?
They found it on a bench at Pico in Sepulveda.
No.
What's that,
Jack? Nothing. I'll see you at rehearsal. I thought Rochester was only guessing. Well, I'm going to have my orange juice and then go. Rochester, did you get the car started okay?
Boss, when I know you're going out the next morning, I let it run all night.
Oh.
Jack, letting your car run all night, doesn't that burn up an awful lot of charcoal?
Not much. Well, come on, Rochester, let's go.
Well, look who's here.
Hello, everybody. I came in through the kitchen.
Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hello, Mr. Benny, and thanks for the orange juice.
Oh, for heaven's sake, now I'll have to squeeze another one. And only last week, the president asked us to conserve food. I know it's a problem, but everybody should do it.
My mother conserves food every night.
Well, she deserves a lot of credit. How does she do it?
When it's time for dinner, she locks me in a closet.
Dennis.
But I got even with her. I ate the doorknob.
What?
Now every little thing turns my stomach.
Look, I haven't had my breakfast yet. What brings you over here, anyway?
Well, I have an arrangement for a cute little song which I just recorded for RCA Victor, and I wanted you to hear it.
I know, but do I have to hear it now, so early?
Oh, this isn't early, Mr. Benny. I get up every morning at 7, go out to Griffith Park, set up my easel, and do landscapes.
What?
Dennis, I didn't know you do landscapes.
Yeah, but I guess I'm not very good because people pass by, look at the canvas, shrug their shoulders, and walk away.
Well, don't let that bother you.
I can't understand it. I use the most expensive brushes.
Well, what kind of paint do you use?
Oh, paint!
Here, kid, have a doorknob.
Not on the head, Mary. Look, Dennis, you sing your song for Mary, and she'll tell me how it is. I got to rush away to the doctor's.
I don't blame you. You look awful.
What?
Sing, Dennis.
You said it. I'll see you kids later. Goodbye.
Wisconsin, Ole Johnson fell in love with a sweet Swedish Miss Hilda Swanson. He wooed her, he pursued her. All Wisconsin heard Johnson sing Swanson this song. Oh Hilda, I van think you're grand. Will you, oh will you let me hold your hand? If I should ask you, do you love me too? Say, yeah, sure, you betcha, ben think I do. Oh, I do, yes, I do. By golly, by Yemeni, I do. If I should ask you, do you love me too? Say, yeah, sure, you betcha, I van think I do. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we have here some of the greatest Swedish music. This hair side of Wisconsin, a minute thought, yeah, sure. Oh, Hilda, let this Swedish boy thrill you until you are jumping with joy. There at the preacher's when he says, will you? Say, yeah, sure, you betcha, I ben think I do. Oh, I do, yes, I do. By golly, by Yemeni, I do. There at the preacher's when he says, will you? Say, yeah, sure, you betcha, ben think I do. Say, yeah, sure, you betcha, I ben think I do. I sure do love you too, I do you too, you.
Rochester, we're awfully late. Can't you go a little faster?
Okay.
You know, right after I take my physical, we'll go down to... Rochester! Rochester, they got me! They got me!
Get back in the seat, boss. That was only a tire.
Oh. Yeah, I should have known. We're only at Pico and Robertson. Rochester, you change the tire, and I'll walk to the doctor's office from here. Let me see. His office should be around here. Oh, there it is. Doctors Fenchel and Gordon.
Yes, sir?
Oh, I'm Mr. Benny, nurse. I have an appointment for a physical examination.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll have to fill out this form. Your full name, please.
Jack Benny.
Your birthplace.
Waukegan, Illinois.
Your age.
38.
Your height.
5'10".
Your weight.
157.
Your age.
38.
Your home address.
700 North Rexford.
Your business address.
360 North Camden Drive.
Your age.
38.
Color of your eyes.
Robin egg blue.
Well, Mr. Benny, if you'll just sit over there and wait, the doctors will see you in a minute.
Thank you. Potatoes are cheaper. Dum-dee-da-da-dum-dum-dum. Gee, that nurse is an attractive girl. I wonder if she'd go out with me if I asked her for a date. I wonder how she'd look without those white stockings. I wonder how she'd look without that uniform. I wonder how she'd look in a bathing suit. I wonder how she... Oh, I'm being silly. Anyway, I don't think that she'd go out.
So long, Doctor. Thanks a lot.
Phil!
Oh, hiya, Jackson.
Phil, what are you doing here?
Well, Jackson, I didn't want to worry anybody, but I've been having terrific headaches.
You have?
Yeah, so I came up here to find out what was wrong, and the doctors took some x-rays of my head. Here, you want to see one of them?
No, x-rays are all the same, just bones, you know.
Hey, here, take a look at mine.
Well, what do you know? That's the first skull I ever saw with curly hair. Phil, how did this happen? X-rays never show hair.
I had it retouched.
Oh. Say, what's this writing down on the corner of the x-ray? The name of the doctor?
No, it says, "To Alice with love." I'm giving it to her for her birthday.
Phil, why in the world would you give Alice an X-ray for a present?
Why not? She's got everything else.
Oh, well, that's logical, yeah. Tell me, Phil, what do the doctors do about your headache?
Plenty. Them doctors are plenty smart, Jackson. First, they gave me a complete physical. Then they gave me all the allergy tests. And then they checked my reflexes. And then they psychoanalyzed me.
And they find out why you have headaches?
Yeah, my band plays too loud.
No, they have the audacity to tell you that?
Yes,
the audacity
And in Latin, too. Say, Jackson, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's nothing. I just came for an insurance examination. Why don't you wait for me, Phil? It won't take long.
Oh, I can't. I'm meeting Alice downtown. We're going to a movie.
Oh, what picture are you going to see?
Mother Was Tight.
That's Mother Wore Tight.
That ain't bad either, Dad. Goodbye.
So long, Phil.
Mr. Benny, the doctor's waiting for you.
Good. I'll go right in. Oh, doctor. I'm Jack Benny.
Oh, yes, I've been expecting you. Hello, Pierce Brothers Mortuary?
What?
Don't get excited. I'm having lunch with Ralph Pierce.
Oh.
We're quite friendly. I throw him a lot of business.
Oh, I see.
Hello, Ralph. 1:30 at the Brown Derby. Fine. Goodbye, Ralph. And now, Mr. Benny, I'll get my associate in here, and we'll give you your examination. Oh, Dr. Gordon.
Yes, Doctor?
Will you help me with this examination? This is Mr. Benny.
Pleased to meet you, Dr. Gordon.
Oh, thank you. Now, Mr. Benny, will you please strip?
You mean undress?
Yeah.
All right. Doctor, I don't need the music.
I'm sorry. Our last patient was Gypsy Rose Lee.
Oh.
Now, get behind that screen and take off your clothes.
Yes, sir.
When you are ready, Dr. Fenchel and I will be in the next room.
Oh, Doctor, I've been concerned about that call you made this morning. Any information yet?
Yes, I got a report from Dr. Stanley, and it's all over.
What was the result?
She ran fifth, and we lose $4.
Gee, we took a beating on the Dodgers, too.
Yeah. I wonder what's taking him so long. Mr. Benny, have you got all your clothes off?
Yes, yes.
Then come out from behind that screen.
Well, gee, don't I get a balloon or something?
Just slip on this gown.
Yes, sir. There, I'm ready.
Very well. Now, hold still, Mr. Benny, while I listen to your heart. Just a minute. I want to adjust my stethoscope. There. Well, that's certainly a peculiar heartbeat.
Well, it has to beat like that. It's in my contract.
And now, Mr. Benny, will you please step behind this fluoroscope?
Yes, sir.
Good. Contact?
Contact. Mr. Benny, there seems to be a round metallic object near your kidney.
Well, that's a quarter I swallowed years ago.
Shall we, Dr. Gordon?
Why not? Mr. Benny, will you please hiccup?
Hiccup?
Yeah.
It's tails, Dr. Gordon. You lose.
Hey, what is this anyway?
And now, Mr. Benny, drink this glass of barium.
Barium? You mean all that white stuff?
Yes, it's a harmless chemical, and when you drink it, we can follow its course through the fluoroscope.
Oh, all right. Gee, it tastes awful.
Drink it off.
There.
Ooh. Look, Dr. Fenchel. The barium has reached the esophageal entrance. And there it goes over the cricoid cartilage, behind the tracheal bifurcation, to the arc of the aorta. Now it's passing the esophageal hiatus.
If it passes Pico and Sepulveda, it's dead.
Now it's going through the esophageal gastric junction.
Now it's coming around the kidney on the outside, headed into the home stretch. It's barium sulfate by 2 lengths.
Come on, Barium! Come on, Barium!
It's barium, the winner by a nose!
Doctor! What is this? What's going on here? Did Phil Harris have to drink that barium?
No, he insisted on a martini.
A martini? Well, how could you trace it?
We followed the ollie.
Well, I should have known. Is that all, Doctor?
Yeah, that is all for now. You can go.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, Mr. Benny.
Yes?
You'd better put your clothes on.
Oh, yes. Gotta put my clothes on. I forgot. A pretty girl is like a melody. Da-dee-da-da-da-da. Da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum-da-dee. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Dum-da-da-da-da-dum. Dum-da-da-dum. Well, I'm all dressed. Goodbye, doctors.
Goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Goodbye, nurse.
Your age?
38. Da-da-da-da-dum. Dum-bee. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an old American custom to help the other fellow, and one of the best ways I know of helping those in need is through the community chest. By treating vital problems as they arise, Red Feather Services prevent these problems from spreading throughout the community and affecting the welfare of the nation. By giving to the community chest, you benefit millions of Americans directly and all of us indirectly. The sign of the Red Feather is the sign of a good neighbor. So give generously to the community chest. Thank you.
Jack will be back in just a minute, but first...
When you buy, keep your eye on the red bullseye. Keep your eye on the red bullseye. Keep your eye on Lucky Strike.
LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, and fine tobacco is what counts in a cigarette.
At 59 American.
Lucky Strike presents The Man Who Knows, Mr. Harry King of Durham, North Carolina. This veteran tobacco buyer recently said,
"At auction after auction, I've seen the makers of Lucky Strike buy real fine tobacco that smokes up smooth and mild.
And that's not all, for as Mr. King also said,
I pick Luckers myself, smoked them for 18 years.
And as Lucky Strike smokers say,
that's my kind of a cigarette, real smooth smoking.
So when you buy, keep your eye on the red bullseye. Keep your eye on Lucky Strike. And remember,
LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
Yes, when you buy, keep your eye on the red bullseye. Keep your eye on Lucky Strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned in for Phil Harris's program, which follows immediately, and tune in to A Day in the Life of Dennis Day on Wednesday night. And...
Oh, Jack, how did your physical come out?
Oh, fine, Mary, but I have to go back tomorrow.
Why?
I forgot my underwear. Good night.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
78 years ago, October 12, 1947, Jack Benny on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. How cheap was Jack? Well, not as cheap as he was on the air. He really wasn't. He was a wonderful man. But what can I say? The character was the thing, you know. Up next, Groucho Marx and You Bet Your Life, an early show.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Fred McMurray. Home shelters can be built for as little as $100. Simple plans for building inexpensive home shelters are available free from your Civil Defense office. Ask for a copy of the Family Fallout Shelter booklet.
Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox continues now. Before, it was by the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. He was sponsored by Elgin American. Groucho Marx, You Bet Your Life, going back 76 years to October 12th, 1949. Mr. Fenneman, could you tell us the secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is smile. S-M-I-L-E.
Really? You bet your life.
Elgin American, creators of America's most beautiful compacts, smartest cigarette cases, finest dresser sets, presents Groucho Marx in the Elgin American show, You Bet Your Life. The comedy quiz series produced and transcribed from Hollywood. And here's that sterling Elgin American, the one, the only...
You don't say. Hey, that's me, Groucho Marx. Thank you. Well, here I am again with $1,500 for one of our couples tonight. George Fenneman, who's first to try and take it away from me?
A pair of youngsters who are going steady, Groucho. They were selected by the studio audience just before we went on the air. And here they are, Anna Jung and Dave Mock meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to the Elgin American program. And if you say the secret word at any time we're talking, I'll pay you $100 in cash instantly. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Your name is Anna Jung?
That's right.
Where are you from, Anna?
I was born in Canton, China.
Does your last name have any English meaning, Anna?
Not to my knowledge.
Does it have any meaning without your knowledge? What does your name mean, Dave?
Well, my Chinese name is John, which means genuine, and that's my middle name. It's John.
Oh. And what does Mock stand for? Turtle?
I don't know.
I have two in my bathroom. Sam and Irving, I call them. Oh, really? When are you two going to be married?
I don't know if we are going to get married.
We haven't talked about it.
Will the ceremony be in English or Chinese, huh?
I don't know if we are going to get married.
You're kind of stubborn, aren't you, huh? Dave, do you understand Chinese?
Oh, I speak a little of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it won't make any difference. The wedding ceremony is always Greek to the bridegroom anyway. Anna, how did you meet the reluctant dragon here?
Well, it was one of the dances, and he went stag, and my escort very impolitely left me with him, so I guess he was more or less stuck.
You consider that he was stuck?
What do you think?
I would say au contraire. I only wish I knew what it meant. May I ask how old you are, Anna?
I'm 21.
Mm-hmm. And how old are you, Dave?
24.
Is that in years or in yen?
You don't count years by yen.
You don't, huh? Well, I've got a big yen to be 21 again. Well, I think you make a charming couple, and to prove it, we have some ideal wedding gifts for you. Fenneman, take good care of them, huh?
For Anna, this lovely engraved dresser set by Elgin American. It's finished in rich silver, the finishing touch for your dresser.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
For Dave, we have Elgin American's hand-engraved sterling silver cigarette case that holds 20 regular or 16 king-size cigarettes.
It's really nice.
Is there any difference, Anna, between Chinese wedding customs and ours?
Oh, yes, there are a few. The custom of the bride's family to give gifts.
It's like a dowry, huh?
Oh, well, similar.
I used to think a dowry was where you got milk until I got married. I got milk plenty, huh? Are there any specific gifts that you're supposed to get? I mean, do they indicate...
Well, I don't know, but of course the gifts depend a lot upon your finances. If you have about 1,000 friends, you can't give everyone a cigarette case.
Well, I wish you'd try, because that's our racket here. Dave, in China, is the groom the same miserable scapegoat he is here?
In China, he's the master of the house.
He's the master of the house in China? And why does everybody want to take a slow boat to China? Dave, what bad habits are you going to give up after you're married?
I haven't talked about getting married yet.
Doesn't he have any bad habits you're going to correct, Anna?
Well, if I would correct them, he has a few, like staying up too late at night and excessive smoking.
For a girl who isn't going to marry him, you say you know a lot about him. Dave, you've been shanghaied. Now, Dave, what was there about Anna that you found particularly appealing?
Well, she was intellectual. She's good company, and...
She's cute,
very good dancer.
Very good dancer. Well, I don't know what other qualifications you would want. Come home after a hard day's work and you want a big meal. Your wife is in the kitchen doing the Charleston, right? That'll certainly put you in great shape for the evening. What did you find particularly appealing about Dave?
Well, he has nice wavy hair, and he's very sweet, and I think he has a charming smile, don't you?
You just said smile. You just said smile, and that's the secret word, and that means you've just won your one.
Oh, no!
There it is. Congratulations. Now, wipe that smile off your face and let's get back to business here. Now, Dave, have you given any thought to what marriage is going to be like? For example, can Anna cook your favorite dish? Anna, what is his favorite dish?
Oh, well, his favorite American steak, but I think he likes the shark fin soup a little better.
Shark skin soup?
No, shark fin. Fin.
That isn't a fin you got, that's 100 you got. Well, that sounds like a very interesting dish. How long does it take to prepare shark skin soup?
Oh. It'll take a couple of
Shark
days.
fin soup.
Approximately.
Takes one day to catch the shark, I suppose. Now, well, you're an attractive couple, and I wish you to every happiness.
Not married yet.
She's got $100. Doesn't that change your attitude? Now, in just 1 minute, you're going to work together for $1,500. You bet your life. But right now, I want you to pay attention to some interesting conversation.
Say, Mary, when did you get a raise? I didn't. Why? That new compact of yours, it must have cost plenty.
That's what I expected, too. It's an Elgin American, but it was only $4.95.
No.
Yes. Elgin American compacts always look like a lot more than they cost. Smart as tomorrow in fashion, master craftsman engraving to the last detail. Clasps, mirrors, powder doors so flawless they rival many other compacts that cost a lot more. Packaged with the luxury of a gem. Only Elgin American's leadership, only the greatest manufacturing facilities in the industry, can bring you first in fashion compacts styled by top designers of Paris, New York, Hollywood. Compacts first in jewel-like perfection. First in value for so little money. Tomorrow, see them all, including sterling silver and 14-karat gold. Also, Elgin American's companion line of American Beauty Compacts, thriftily priced from $2.95. For yourself, for every woman on your gift list, you can't beat the greatest value of them all, exquisite, finest quality compacts by Elgin American.
Now, let's see if you two will get a chance at the $1,500 question. You're going to play You Bet Your Life. Fenneman, straighten them out on the road.
Each of our three couples has $20. They bet as much of that 20 as they want on each of 4 questions. The couple that earns the most money
gets a chance at the $1,500 question at the end of the show. Our other two couples are in a waiting room off stage, so they don't know what's happening out here.
Here we go. Let's see how high I can build you $20. What question category did you select?
Name the state.
Name of the state, north or south. Is that right? Now, here's your first question. How much will you bet?
5.
What state is immediately north of California?
Oregon.
Oregon is right.
They're on their way with $25.
Remember, you're going for $1,500 tonight. You're going to bet how much of the 25 this time? Remember, you're going to get married.
Not yet. 15.
All right. What state is south of Georgia? Come on. Take a stab at it. The bell is tolled. The answer is Florida.
They now have $10.
You've now reduced to $10. Now, how much of the $10 are you going to try this time? 5? All right. Now, what state is immediately north of New Mexico?
Utah.
No, I'm sorry. The answer is Colorado.
They now have $5.
Well, now you've only got $5. All right, here's your last chance to beat the other couples. You're going to bet $5. What state is directly south of Oklahoma?
Tennessee.
No, I'm sorry. The answer is Texas. Well, apparently you two are penniless. However, it isn't a very good advertisement having you leave here broke, so I'll give you one more chance. You answer this correctly and you'll win $10. What president had the same name as Lincoln, Nebraska? What president?
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln is right. Thanks and good luck from Elgin American Compact. Stick around now. You might still get the crack at the big question. Don't forget, you grabbed $100 in cash for saying the secret word.
Groucho, our next couple has been in a waiting room off stage, so they don't know the secret word is smile. Perhaps they'll say it. Just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Mrs. Joan Grant, a housewife, and Mr. Stuart Town from the State Department of Motor Vehicles. Folks, meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome for Elgin American Compacts, and if you say the secret word at any time we're talking, you'll get $100 in cash instantly. It's a common word, something you will always have with you. Mrs. Grant, you're a housewife, huh?
Yes.
What does your husband do for a living, Mrs. Grant?
He's a kneeler.
He's a kneeler?
A kneeler.
What is a kneeler?
Well, he stands by a furnace and anneals metal that's in the furnace.
Does he walk around his knees at home?
No, he walks around in shorts.
Well, he'd still be on his knees, you know. How did you meet your husband, then?
Well, he delivered my worm.
Mrs. Grant.
I
He delivered your...
I read a book, and it told about this worm hobby, you know. And we lived on a lake, and we used to fish in the winter, you know, over the ice, and we always ran
Fish
short.
in the winter, huh?
Anyway, I thought it'd be nice to have all the worms we needed, and then you can always sell what you have left over.
Yeah.
2 dozen per quarter. So I spent...
You ever crack any apples and get the worms out?
That isn't my kind of a worm.
Is that a different kind of a
Yes,
worm?
these are special.
I thought a worm was a worm. I didn't know that.
No, these are a special breed of worm, and they...
Jump at a speckled bass?
Yeah, they're real wriggly. And should I tell you the rest of it?
Well, I'm drinking it in, Mrs. Grant. So?
He helped me, and he got interested, and he said he'd come back and help me with them, because you have to water them twice a week and feed them, and then they have capsules, and when
The worm takes capsules?
No! They breed, and then in 3 weeks you dump that box over, and there's thousands of little capsules, and each capsule has from 1 to 20 worms in it, and then you put those in another box, and in 3 months there are thousands of little worms.
And your husband does this in shorts?
Anyway, that's how we met.
That's how you met, huh?
One day he thought it'd be a good idea if we start raising our own little worms. That's what he said.
And did you try to worm out of it?
Well, it was a good offer, so I took it.
And how many little worms do you have now?
2.
And do they have capsules, too? Mr. Town, eh?
Right.
Stuart Town, eh? You're from the Department of Motor Vehicles, eh?
Right.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
How did you meet your wife? Were you wearing shorts at the time?
Well, it's quite a while back. I don't recall, but I know that
You don't remember how you met your wife?
No, I wore shorts or not.
Oh. Well, let's say you didn't wear shorts. How did you meet your wife?
Anyway.
Let's say you were wearing longies.
Oh, the summertime.
It was in the summer.
I went over to picnic Brookside Park.
Where's that?
To Pasadena. I looked all around, and over there, one side I saw these two girls, and one of them was really nice. I said, well, there she is, so we'll go get her. And I spent the whole afternoon, evening dancing there. And first thing I know, we were engaged and we were married.
Well, I'll teach you to keep out of Pasadena. Just what do you do at the Department of Motor Vehicles, Mr. Town?
Well, I take the $2 fee from the people that come in for a license, and I give them a written examination, a vision test. If they get by that all right, I take them out on a road test.
Well, what kind of test questions do you ask them? Ask me some test questions, Mr. Town.
How long would you put out your arm before you want to make a boulevard stop?
Well, that depends on the length of your arm, doesn't it? One more, Mr. Town. I'm pretty good at this.
Well, supposing there's a fire engine coming down the road.
Yeah.
How close could you follow behind it?
I'd go right behind it. Huh?
Well, that's wrong. That's against the law. Law says you
why?
must not follow behind it.
What do you want me to do? Go in front of it? Happens my God, I was caught in a hook and ladder. I had to hop all the way to Long Beach. I was known as Hop-Along Groucho. Would you say you're a careful driver, Mrs. Grant?
Yes, I would.
Well, why do you think so, huh?
Well, I never drive too fast, and I always keep my eyes on the road.
It's quite a trick. Aren't you afraid you'll run over him? Well, you both passed my test with flying colors, and we have the perfect gifts for each of you from our sponsor. George.
Right, Groucho. Mrs. Grant will love Elgin American's exclusive heart-shaped compact that's definitely different. It's jeweler's bronze that looks like gold.
I think it's lovely.
George, what have you got for the Department of Motor Vehicles here?
Elgin American's popular cigarette case with today's smart leather-like look.
This is very, very lovely, and I thank you.
It's a pleasure to give it to you, Mr. Town. Now, let's get down to serious business. You're going to play You Bet Your Life, the Elgin American game, for $1,500. Run you $20 into more than our other couples, and you get the chance at the $1,500 question later. Fenneman, remind our listeners how much the first couple won.
The young couple lost all their money, so the housewife and the motor vehicle man have a clear field.
Here we go. Let's see how high I can build you $20. What question category did you select?
On fruits.
Varieties of fruits. Here's your first question. How much will you bet?
$10.
What variety of fruit is a Jonathan?
Apple.
An apple. All right.
Well, for a good start, they have $30.
Remember, you're going for $1,500 tonight. How much of your $30 will it be now?
20.
20? What variety of fruit is a Valencia?
Orange.
An orange is right.
They're really climbing, Groucho. They have $50.
You're climbing. You're up to $50. Here's your third question. How much of the 50 you're going to try?
$40.
What variety of fruit is a satsuma? A satsuma?
Plum.
A plum is correct.
Now they have $90.
How much of the 90 are you going to risk?
$70.
What variety of fruit is an anjou? A-N-J-O-U.
Pear.
A pear is correct.
And they wind up with a grand total of $160.
You wound up with $160. Thanks and good luck from Elgin American Compacts. Now, in just 1 minute, our last couple will play You Bet Your Life, and then we know who gets the $1,500 question. Right now, listen to this.
Oh, I left my lighter at the office.
Here, use mine. You'd never leave this one behind. It's a Socialite by Elgin American.
Yes, everybody goes for Elgin American's terrific new Socialite lighters. So beautifully designed and finished, they look like jewelry. And they work like magic. That's their marvelous magic action. It keeps the light going for others to use without pressure. Locks automatically for safety when closed. The most modern, surefire mechanism of any lighter made. Yet, these last word Socialite lighters for men and women are priced from just $4.95. Table models from $9.95. Values beyond compare. By all means, see them tomorrow at your leading store and buy the finest lighters you can use or give. Socialite lighters by Elgin American.
Now Now then, we'll soon know who's going to earn the most money and get the chance of the $1,500 question. George, who's leading so far?
Well, the housewife and the motor vehicle man are ahead with $160. And here's our final couple coming in from their waiting room off stage. They don't know the secret word is smile. And here they are. A girl softball player and a steam room masseur selected by the studio audience just before we went on the air. Charlotte Piojinsky and Dan Hurley meet Groucho Marx.
Hello, folks, and welcome to You Bet Your Life. And if you say the secret word at any time we're talking, I'll pay you $100 instantly. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Charlotte, how do you pronounce your name?
Piojinsky.
Would you mind spelling it?
P-I-E-C-H-O-C-I-N-S-K-I.
Now pronounce it again.
Piojinsky.
Comes out just the same. You're a softball player, Charlotte?
Yes.
May I ask how old you are, Charlotte?
You may.
Okay, next question. How old are you?
25.
25, well, you don't look it. You sure you touched all the bases? What position do you play, Charlotte?
Pitcher, first base, and outfield.
Simultaneously? Are you married?
Yes, sir.
What does your husband do, Charlotte?
He's a warehouseman
How'd you meet him?
at the Palladium. I was...
What were you doing at the Palladium? You rascal, you. Huh?
Went to the dance. I met him there.
Alone?
Yes.
You went there alone?
With my girlfriend.
And did she nab somebody there, too?
Yes.
Yeah, it must be a pretty fertile field, that Palladium. Mr. Haley, who are you?
I'm her partner, the masseur.
Well, stop flexing your biceps and tell me, where you from, Dan?
From Watts, California.
From where?
Watts.
This sounds like Abbott and Costello, huh? Okay, I'll buy. Who's on third? Huh? Tell me, Minute Rub, what sort of clientele do you cater to at your fat rendering establishment? Huh?
We take care of lawyers, doctors, bankers, comedians, everything.
Well, thanks for the warning. Well, you got all sorts of customers. That's a sort of a melting pot, huh?
That's right.
Suppose I staggered into your boneyard for a once-over lightly. Just what would you do to me?
Well, I'd build up your chest and put some muscle on in the right place and take off some of the back avoirdupois. Fix you up in general, condition you, give you massages and fix the bloodstream up and just overhaul your goods.
It may interest you to know that I have no blood. That stream dried up years ago. You ever argue with your customers, Dan?
No, sir.
How about you, Josephine DiMaggio? Do you ever have arguments playing softball?
Yes. I have arguments with the coaches with umpires.
Have you ever been chased to the showers by the umpire?
A couple of times.
Did he ever catch you?
No.
What kind of uniforms do you girls wear?
Satin.
Satin what?
Yes, we have blouses and long pants in the winter and shorts in the summer.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll come down some hot night and watch you play. It's quite evident that the weather has a great deal to do with how you girls shape up. You know, you've almost convinced me girls are as good as men ball players. Now, let's have a little test. Pretend you've just belted the ball over the fence for a home run. Do you slide head first or feet first?
If I hit her over the wall, I'd walk home.
But I'll remember that when I take a soft girl ball player out. Huh? Now, potholder, that's you, Mr. Hurley. As a masseur. Well, as a masseur, could you do Charlotte any good?
Oh, sure. I could slim her down in the right places.
Well, maybe she doesn't want to go to the right places. How would you like that, Charlotte?
Let him try it.
Well, I'd like to see him try it, too. As a matter of fact, I'd like to be your assistant. Well, we're happy to have you two as our guests tonight, and in return, we have some lovely gifts from our sponsor.
Lovely is right, Groucho. For Charlotte, this lovely sterling silver compact with 14-karat gold engraving, and Elgin American, of course.
Beautiful.
And for Mr. Dan Hurley, this Elgin American cigarette case with a rich green leather look.
Something to show off, eh, Mr. Hurley?
Yes, sir. Nice.
All right, now let's play You Bet Your Life. If you can beat the other two couples, you'll get a track at the $1,500 question. I can't tell you how much they won, but George has gone off stage to remind our listeners.
The housewife and the motor vehicle man are ahead with $160.
Here we go. Let's see how high I can build you $20. What question category did you select?
Old ballad.
Barbershop ballad?
Barbershop ballad,
That's right. Now, here's your first question. How much of the 20 will you try? 5? Jerry Fielding plays. You name the song. Play, Jerry.
And the
Strawberry Blonde is right.
We're off to a great start. They have $25.
How much of your 25 will you risk?
15.
15? Is that all right with
That's
you?
all right
Which
with
one
me.
are you?
I'm her partner in the store.
Oh. You're going to try $15. What is the name of this ballad?
Caroline. Caroline.
Caroline. Caroline Moon?
No.
Can't you hear me calling
That's
Caroline?
right. Can't you hear me calling Caroline?
They're really on their way. They have $40.
Here's your third question. How much of the 40 will you try?
20.
What's the title of this song?
You tell me your dream,
You
I'll
tell me your
mine.
dream is right.
They now have $60.
Now, here's your last chance to beat the other couples. You have $60, and how much will you try?
The whole thing.
The Works, give me the title of this song. Play, Jerry.
Sailing along, Moonlight Bay.
Moonlight Bay is on the nose.
And they wind up with a grand total of $120. And that means the housewife and the motor vehicle man with $160 get the chance of the $1,500 question. The name Elgin American means the very finest quality, designing, finish, and craftsmanship. The best value. In exquisite compacts, gorgeous simulated pearls, magnificent dresser sets, magic action lighters, wondrous lighter cases, distinguished cigarette cases, handsome military sets, fascinating musical humidors. Your favorite store has a complete assortment of the newest Elgin American styles right now. See them. And for your own proud use, for thrilling prestige gifts, always buy Elgin American. And here's the winning couple, Groucho, the housewife and the motor vehicle man.
Well, back again to try for $1,500, eh? Good luck, and I'll give you 15 seconds to decide on a single answer between you, so talk it over thoroughly. And please, no help from the audience. One of our great presidents was the only man to occupy the office of Secretary of State and Secretary of War at the same time. What was this president's name? What is the answer you two have decided upon?
Roosevelt.
No, I'm sorry. It's James Monroe. So that means the big question next week will be worth $2,000.
But for beating our other two couples, Groucho, they each receive the amazing new Apollo 16mm movie projector to show Hollywood sound movies and the moving pictures you take yourself.
And in addition, you receive those lovely gifts from Elgin American, and you won $160. That makes it a very profitable evening all around. Congratulations, and thanks to both of you.
The Elgin American Show, You Bet Your Life, is a John Goodell production, transcribed from Hollywood, directed by Bob Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jerry Fielding. Remember, next week's big question pays $2,000. Be sure to tune in again next Wednesday night at this time for You Bet Your Life, starring Groucho Marx, presented by the creators of America's most beautiful compacts, smartest cigarette cases, and finest dresser sets, Elgin American.
Good night, folks. Have you looked at your compact lately?
I know $160 doesn't sound like much, But if it was today, it'd be almost $2,180 they split between them. I mean, we forget how much money has changed, you know? And that $1,500 prize, well, you know, today that'd be over $20,000. Big chunk of change. Groucho Marx, You Bet Your Life, going back 76 years, October 12th, 1949, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Now, coming up on the Monday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we'll have another episode of Counter Spy, Don McLaughlin and Mandel Kramer from 1949, and the case of the high-class hijacker, Mr. Keen, Tracer of Lost Persons, starring Bennett Kilpack, The Silver Dagger, Case of the Silver Dagger. Also, a Barry Craig Confidential Investigator from 1953, Fog Over Murder, and an episode of Escape from 1950, Roulette. Tuesday, we'll get back to some funny stuff with Lucille Ball, Richard Denning, and My Favorite Husband. Another Jack Benny program as Jack tries to take his song to the publisher. When I say I beg your pardon, then I'll come back to you. Also, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy and the incomparable Hildegard from 1945, and Milton Berle with a salute to the theater. On Wednesday, Crime, Nick Carter, Master Detective, Philip Marlowe, The Shadow, and The Whistler. On Thursday, Drama and Mysteries with Mark Trail, Inner Sanctum Mysteries, Gunsmoke, and Have Gun Will Travel. On Friday, we'll laugh some more with a 1948 edition of Amos and Andy, a 1944 edition of George Burns and Gracie Allen, a 1939 episode of The Aldrich Family, and a 1948 episode of Lum and Abner. On Saturday, Westerns with Have Gun Will Travel and Gunsmoke, The Six Shooter, and another episode of Mark Trail. And then on Sunday, a week from today, we will be a little more serious with the CBS Radio Workshop presentation of The Legend of Annie Christmas, a 1941 episode of The Shadow, and as I recall, that's William Johnstone as The Shadow, Nick Carter from 1947, and Dragnet, The Big Pill from 1952. That's all coming up next Sunday here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up next, we'll have Robert Young and Father Knows Best.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Howard Duff with this reminder. 640 and 1240. These are the Conelrad frequencies during a national emergency. 640 and 1240 on your regular radio will be your only official means of receiving vital information. Remember, 640 and 1240.
Now an episode of Father Knows Best, starring Robert Young. This goes back 75 years, October 12th, 1950. Have the kids ever brought something home that you just won't let them keep? Yeah, that's what happens here in the Anderson household.
Mother, is Maxwell House really the only coffee in the world?
Well, your father says so, and your father knows best.
Yes, it's Father Knows Best, transcribed in Hollywood, starring Robert Young as father. A half-hour visit with your neighbors, the Andersons, brought to you by Maxwell House, the coffee that's bought and enjoyed by more people than any other brand of coffee at any price. Maxwell House, always good to the last drop. It was Shakespeare who said, "Life is a crooked game, and you never know when they'll deal you one from the bottom of the deck." This was Joe Shakespeare, of course, who runs the meat market on Franklin Avenue. And it isn't bad for a fellow who never went past the 7th grade. Anyway, it's just short of dinner time in Springfield, and in the white frame house on Maple Street, the Andersons are about to be double shuffled, double dealt, and otherwise generally bilked by the fiendish fillip of a fickle fate, like this.
Margaret, I'm home.
We're in
kitchen, dear.
I'll be in as soon as I hang up my coat.
There's a message for you next to the telephone.
Oh, okay, honey. I see it.
Daddy!
Hello, sweetheart. How's my best girl?
Oh, Daddy, my beautiful Daddy. You're just the most wonderful, most beautiful, most gorgeous Daddy in the whole world.
Kathy, you're choking me.
I'm sorry, Daddy, but I was so glad to see you.
Well, of course. We haven't seen one another since way back this morning.
A whole day. And I missed you so.
How much?
How much did I miss you?
How much do you need?
Why, Daddy.
Well?
15 cents.
Why?
I lost my pencil sharpener, and if I don't buy a new one, how can I sharpen my pencils?
It won't be easy.
May I, Daddy, please?
Well, let's see. Which week's allowance are you working on now?
October 21st.
October 21st.
1953.
All right. Suppose I advance you 15 cents against the week of October 28th. How will that be?
Oh, that's wonderful, Daddy. You're just the most wonderful Daddy in the whole world.
Go on. You just love me for my money.
Oh, I do not.
Hi, honey.
Did you find the message from Bill Whitley?
He got me at the office. Hello, Angel.
Hello, dear.
Hi, Father.
Well, what are you doing?
Shelling peas. And look at my nails.
Why don't you help her, Kathy?
It's her turn. I did it last time.
She doesn't have to help me.
Go ahead, Kathy. Give your sister a hand. And let's not have any arguments about it.
Don't you forget, Betty. The next time I have to shell peas, I help you.
Well, stop talking and help me.
Where's Bud?
Probably over with Joe Phillips. He'll be along in time for dinner.
You know, Margaret, I was thinking today, we're a pretty lucky family. We have a nice home. It's almost paid for. We're well and happy. We're not rich, but we manage.
My, aren't we solemn tonight?
Well, I was talking to Bill Whitley today, poor guy.
Is anything wrong, dear?
Oh, just a bunch of little things. His boy had that operation last March, and he's had a few bad accounts. Now he's worried that he won't be able to meet his insurance payments.
That's a shame. They're such nice people. Almost ready with the peas, dear?
Just about.
Mom, I won. Mom, look what I won.
What on earth?
Bud, how many times have you been told not to burst into the house like that?
I won the prize. Look, I won the prize.
I don't care what you... A skunk?
Bud! Oh, Bud!
Get that thing out of here.
Bud, it's beautiful.
I said get it out of here.
Bud, please.
Guys, don't make so much noise. You're getting him all excited.
We're getting him excited. Bud, if you don't get that thing out of here...
Just a moment, Jim. Let's be sensible about it and calm down.
Calm down? A skunk in the kitchen and you want me to calm down?
Well, we don't want to get the skunk upset, do we?
Oh, no, that's right. No, we mustn't get him upset. Just everybody be calm now. Let's not get him upset.
Oh, Mother, make him take it away, please.
He won't hurt you, Betty. See?
Take him away, Father.
Bud, take that thing away from your sister.
There isn't anything to worry about, Dad. He's housebroken and everything.
Kathy, don't walk around. You're stepping on the peas.
But I want to touch him. May I, Bud, please?
Okay, but don't scare him.
Nice boy.
See here, Bud.
You don't have to worry, Dad. He's deodorized. The man said so.
What man?
The man who ran the raffle.
You won that thing in a raffle?
Wasn't I lucky?
The things that can happen out of a clear sky.
Betty, get down off the table. Nothing's going to hurt you.
Tell him to keep it away from me.
Thousands and thousands of children, and my son has to win a skunk.
Look at him, Mommy. Isn't he beautiful?
Bud, this is hardly the place to keep a skunk.
But he's just like a cat, and lots of people have cats.
Why didn't you bring home an elephant? A family like this can always use a nice, congenial elephant.
I don't think the man has an elephant.
Mother, look at his tail. It's twitching.
Well, sure, he's happy. Aren't you, boy?
What's his name, Bud?
Lily.
His name is Lily.
Yep.
Isn't he beautiful?
Hey, he's gorgeous. Bud, take that thing outside and get rid of it.
Gosh, I can't, Dad.
Why not?
I just told you, he's deodorized.
That is merely your opinion. And anyway, what difference does that make?
The man told me all about it. If you turn a deodorized skunk loose, he's defenseless. He'll get killed.
Well, we'll send flowers to his mother. Take him out in the field and lose him.
Jim, we can't be heartless about it.
We can't be brainless either. Margaret, don't tell me you want to keep Lily.
Of course not.
I do.
The man said they make wonderful pets and they eat practically nothing.
Well, that's fine. Give him back to the man.
I can't.
Why not?
His wife says she'll divorce him.
It isn't bad enough having Kathy around. Now we have to have a skunk.
Betty!
Well, who wants to call on a girl whose brother has a skunk?
I do.
Lily won't be any trouble, Dad. He can sleep in my room, and I'll pay for his food out of my allowance.
But it's not a question of expense or how much room he takes up. We just can't have a skunk around. Nobody in his right mind wants to keep a skunk around.
I do.
That's what I said. Nobody in his right mind.
Jim, if we could only find him a good home.
Where? With whom? Who wants a skunk?
The man said...
Father, look at him. His nose is twitching.
Isn't he sweet?
But his nose is twitching. Look at it.
Betty, that's not the end you have to worry about.
You don't have to worry about either end, Dad. The man said...
I don't care what the man said.
Why don't we call someone who likes skunks?
Margaret, who outside of another skunk likes skunks?
Well, there must be someone.
I do.
The man said everybody likes a pet skunk, and Lily's one of the finest pet skunks in Springfield.
May I hold him, Bud?
Sure, I guess so. Here.
Come on, Lily. Attaboy.
Jim, where are you going?
I'm going to call a zoo. That's where I'm going.
It won't do any good, Dad.
They can give him a good home, 3 square meals a day. What was that?
I said it won't do any good to call the zoo.
Why not?
The man said he called the zoo, and they've got a skunk.
Well, they're going to have another one. I'm a citizen of Springfield. I pay my taxes. It's as much my zoo as anybody else's. If I want to give them a skunk, well, they'd better take it.
The man said...
Hello, Springfield Zoo. My name is Anderson, James Anderson, 607 Maple Street. We have a skunk. What? Oh, you know Lily. Oh, I was just saying to my wife that I thought it might be a very good idea if... They what? Well, if the other animals won't trust a skunk, why should we? I know it isn't your problem, but... Look, if you'll only let me explain, I had nothing to do with getting the skunk. It was my son. No, my son. Don't you think that shooting him is a little drastic?
What?
Well, if I can't think of anything else, I may.
Holy cow.
Thank you very much. And a great help he turned out to be.
Dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got you mad about the skunk, but gee whiz.
What did they say, Jim?
They know all about Lily. People have been trying to give him to the zoo for years.
Dad, before you do anything permanent, don't you think we ought to talk about it?
Bud, what on earth happened to you? You're as white as a sheet.
Always worried about that idiotic skunk. The man at the zoo said I ought to take Lily to the pound and have him shot.
Lily?
Well, who do you think I meant?
Oh. I think I'll go sit down.
Jim, you're not going to have that poor little thing shot, are you?
Daddy, you can't. Please.
Well, what can I do? The zoo won't have him. We can't turn him loose. We don't know anybody silly enough to give him a home. You want to keep him here?
Father, I don't like skunks, but you can't have him shot.
Well, suppose you tell me... Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Of course.
Jim, what are you going to do?
There's only one thing we can do. We'll have a raffle.
How would you like to pour a cup of coffee for the world's greatest coffee expert and hear him say, best coffee I ever tasted? It'd mean a lot to you pleasing that number one expert. Yes, ma'am, because he's your husband. Of course, we could claim to be experts ourselves. Our Maxwell House coffee is America's favorite brand. But we know the final judge is that man of yours. And if you'll pour him a cup of Maxwell House, we're mighty sure he'll say, best coffee ever. We're so sure, in fact, that if he doesn't, we'll give you your money back. You see, we know no other coffee tastes like Maxwell House because no other coffee's made like Maxwell House. That famous good to the last drop flavor is something we're mighty proud of. Get a pound tomorrow, won't you? Serve it to that husband of yours. And if he doesn't tell you it's the coffee he likes best, why, you send us the can and unused portion, and we'll gladly refund the price you paid. Our address is right on the front of that familiar blue tin. Tomorrow, find out how much the world's greatest coffee expert enjoys Maxwell House coffee. Always good to the last drop.
The skunk is a creature both calm and urbane, from whom other animals gladly abstain. He may be as fresh as the bright morning dew, and yet who can trust him? I wouldn't. Would you? It's a few days later in Springfield, and breakfast time in the white frame house on Maple Street. But it isn't just any day, nor yet any breakfast. This is a big day in the life of the Andersons. This is the day of the skunk raffle. Thusly.
I don't care what anybody says. Bob Stewart had no right to charge me $7.50 for printing the tickets.
Jim, it's for a very worthy cause.
100 tickets. Why, that's 7.5 cents apiece.
The minister said you couldn't have found a better way to dispose of Lily.
He must have printed each ticket by hand and sprinkled diamond dust over the ink.
Here's your coffee, dear.
Oh, thank you. I told him I wanted very plain tickets, the very plainest he had. Why did he have to be so fancy?
Because he knows the money's going to the church, and he wanted everything to look nice.
$7.50 to get rid of something we didn't even own in the first place. Where's the sugar bowl?
Bud took it out to the garage. He forgot to put sugar on Lily's cereal.
Oh, that's fine. I'm surprised he didn't sleep out in the garage to keep the silly animal company.
Jim.
Yes?
He did.
Bud slept in the garage?
Well, he said it was Lily's last night, and he didn't want anything to happen to him.
What can happen to a skunk that hasn't already happened? Isn't there any more sugar?
I'll get some, dear.
Tells me a skunk eats practically nothing. This one eats like his father was a tapeworm.
Oh, dear.
Now what's the matter?
I could have sworn we had another bottle of cream.
No cream, huh?
No, dear, but as soon as Bud comes in...
There was cream last night.
I know, dear, but I thought we had another bottle.
Lily, huh?
Yes, dear.
Margaret.
We have plenty of milk.
Well, that's nice. You're sure I'm not disrupting any of your plans? I mean, you wouldn't have a more important use for it. Lily, perhaps?
Jim, you know Lily doesn't like milk.
Oh, well, then it's all right. I certainly wouldn't want to use anything you might need for Lily.
Jim.
Good morning, everybody. Isn't this the most wonderful day you've ever seen?
Good morning, Betty.
The warm sunshine, the golden leaves. Isn't it good just to be alive?
Huh.
What?
I said, huh.
What's the matter with Father?
Nothing, dear. Sit down and drink your juice. I'll have your breakfast ready in a minute.
provided Lily hasn't already eaten it.
Jim, you're not being fair.
I'm not being fair. Half of my breakfast out in the garage with that polecat, and I'm not being fair.
Good morning, Mommy. Morning, Daddy.
Good morning, dear.
Where's Lily?
Out in the garage with Clyde Beatty.
Who?
Never mind. Just sit down and eat your breakfast.
Drink your juice, dear. I'll have your cereal ready in a minute.
Daddy?
Not now, Kathy.
But I want to tell him something. Daddy,
What is it, Kathleen?
I sold a ticket.
What's fine? A ticket? You had 25 of them.
I've still got 24.
Oh, that's great. That's just great. The drawing's in less than an hour, and we've still got 24 tickets.
Jim, we don't have to sell all the tickets, do we?
I told Dr. Swain there'd be $25 for the church. If we don't sell all the tickets, I'll have to give him the money myself.
Well, 24 tickets are only $6, dear.
Oh, only $6. $7.50 for the printing, $6 for the tickets. That's $13.50 to get rid of that miserable skunk.
He isn't miserable, Daddy. He's cute.
When your brother comes in here...
You want me, Dad?
Yes, come in here.
What did I do now?
But do you realize what that defrosted skunk is costing me?
I don't know, Dad.
$13.50.
It is?
Your sister was so positive she could sell 25 tickets. Do you know how many she sold? One.
Dad.
One measly little ticket for 25 cents. And I'll have to make good for the rest.
Dad.
When I was a boy, I never brought a skunk home. I had more consideration for my parents.
Dad.
I'd have been booted from here down to the city hall if I even mentioned bringing a skunk into the house.
Dad.
But my children waltz into the house with anything they please. Skunks, frogs, lizards, and I've got to get rid of them. Do you realize that we're stuck with 24 tickets?
Dad.
What is it?
I didn't sell all mine either.
Oh, no.
Well, gosh, it isn't easy to sell tickets on a skunk. People are prejudiced.
How many did you sell?
And besides, somebody had to stay here and take care of Lily.
How many did you sell?
So I got a bunch of fellas to sell them for me. They took the 75 tickets.
How many did you sell?
19.
Out of 75?
Well, the fellas said they tried.
19. We've got 80 tickets left.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Mother, isn't there any cream?
Betty, not now.
Gosh, it isn't as if we didn't try.
While I still have some control over my temper, let me have the $5.
Here's my quarter, Daddy.
Dad.
Yes?
All I've got is $1.90.
19 tickets at 25 cents is $4.75, not $1.90.
That's less commission.
What commission?
Well, I had to give the fellas a commission. They sold them for a quarter, but we only got a dime.
Bud.
Dad, you don't know how hard it is selling skunk tickets. They were doing me a favor.
$30. That's what it comes to, Margaret. $30 to get rid of a skunk.
Have some more coffee, dear?
Maybe we better just keep it, huh, Dad?
We're not going to keep anything. And you and I are going to have a long talk someday about what happens to boys who bring skunks into the house.
What are you going to do now, dear?
I'm going to see if I can't get rid of some of these tickets. Who ever heard of a raffle with only 20 tickets? Get the house all cluttered up with skunks. Can't sell the tickets. Should have had the darn thing shot in the first place. Oh, Bob Stewart? This is Jim Anderson. Look, about those tickets, Yes, they were very nice. But we've got quite a few of them left, Bob. And after all, you did make $7.50 on the deal. And the money does go to the church, so I thought if you'd like to take about 25 chances... Hello, Bob? Bob, hello? Fine thing. Just wait until I want some more tickets printed, that's all. It'll be a cold day in July.
Did Mr. Stewart take any, Jim?
He hung up on me, that's what he did, the nerve of him. Just hung up.
Jim, we've got to leave for the church in a very few minutes.
Well, you go ahead with the kids. I'll be along as soon as I get through here.
Well, don't be too long, dear.
Okay. Hello, Heck. This is Jim Anderson. Just fine, thanks. Say, Heck. She's fine, too, thank you. Say, Heck. Yes, they're all fine. Say, Heck, have you heard about the raffle we're holding? Well, all the money goes to the church, and the tickets are only a quarter apiece. Oh, it's for a skunk, Heck, but you ought to see him. Cutest little fella you ever saw in your whole life. What? Hello, Heck. Heck! Fine bunch of friends I have. Hang on to a quarter as though their life depended on it. Smoke 50-cent cigars, but if you ask them to lay out a dime for something worthwhile... Hello, George. This is Jim Anderson. Say, George, we're having a raffle at the church. Well, we're giving the tickets away, George. There's no charge at all. That's right. All you have to do is keep what you win. What? Well, it's a pet skunk, George, and so help me's a million laughs. Just the happiest little thing you... George. Hello, George. Now you can't even give the things away. What a great raffle this is going to be. Hello, Ed. This is Jim Anderson. We're having a free raffle at the church, Ed, and I want you to have these free chances to win a free prize. Well, I've seen some cute skunks in my time, Ed, but this one is... Ed. Hello, Ed.
Are you sure he said he'd be here, Mrs. Anderson?
I'm quite sure, Dr. Swain. I don't know what could have happened to him.
Maybe Lily bit him.
Lily?
The skunk. They don't like one another.
Kathy, you know how children exaggerate.
Yes.
Do you want me to call the house, Mother?
Maybe you'd better. And if he hasn't left...
Here he comes, Mom.
What's he got in the box?
Kathy, don't be silly. That's Lily.
Oh.
Jim?
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, Dr. Swain, but I had a time getting rid of the tickets.
Did you sell them all, Dad?
Not quite.
Oh?
But you don't have to worry, Doctor. Here's my check for $25 to cover the whole thing.
Oh. How many lucky people are there in the drawing?
20.
20?
Bud.
But those are all the chances.
Bud, be quiet.
Holy cow.
These are the stubs for the 20 tickets that were sold, Dr. Swain, so if you want to go ahead...
We'll do that this very moment. Attention, everyone. Attention, please. We're going to have the drawing for the little animals so generously donated by our friend, Mr. Anderson.
It was my skunk.
Bud, please.
Betty, would you like to put the stubs in this bowl?
Okay. How's that?
That's fine. Now mix them thoroughly. There we are.
$30 to get rid of a skunk.
Jim.
Now, Kathleen, would you draw one of the slips, please? Reach way up.
Like that?
That's a good girl. May I have it, please? Thank you. Attention, everyone. The winning number is number 73.
Well, that's my luck.
Will the lucky person holding number 73 please step forward? Number 73.
Dr. Swain?
Yes, Kathleen?
That's me.
Oh, no!
What is it that makes a cup of coffee really worth singing about? Why, it's flavor. Yes, and when you buy coffee, you certainly want the most in flavor for your money. Now, it's no trick to find it with the world's greatest coffee expert there to help you. Your husband, that's the number one expert we mean. Just pour him a cup of Maxwell House coffee. And when he says, that's what I call good coffee, you'll know Maxwell House is your coffee buy. Put it up to that coffee expert tomorrow. Get a pound of Maxwell House and start serving it to your husband. And count all the truly good cups of coffee you get from that 1 pound. At your own table, find out how much more you get for your money with Maxwell House coffee. Always good to the last drop.
Once again, it's breakfast time in the White Frame House on Maple Street. A skunkless breakfast time, if not exactly a happy one. like this.
The only thing I ever won in my whole life, and you wouldn't let me keep it.
I couldn't let you keep it, Kathy.
And you let Jimmy Woody keep it.
Jimmy Woody is not my child. How can you have a raffle and let your own daughter win it?
I'll see who it is.
Kathy, your father knows best, and it really wouldn't have looked right.
Why not? I paid my quarter. I had as much right as anyone else.
But you pulled a number out of the bowl, stupid.
What's stupid about pulling my own number?
Kathy, it just isn't done.
It isn't?
No. And besides, the principal idea was to get rid of Lily. That's why we had to pick another number.
Jimmy Woody. He only paid half as much for his ticket, and he got to keep the whole skunk.
Fine. It couldn't have happened to a nicer boy.
He's an only child, and his father lets him have everything. Why couldn't I be an only child?
Why couldn't you be a child, period?
Jim.
Well,
My quarter. If I don't get the skunk, I ought to get my quarter back.
no.
Mommy.
Why, Jim.
Margaret, she knew we weren't going to keep the skunk. Why did she have to buy a ticket? This will teach her not to throw her money around.
I want my quarter back.
Oh, Kathy, stop it. Kathy, I said stop it.
Kathleen,
Yes, Mommy?
that will be quite enough.
Yes, Mommy.
What were you saying, Jim?
Nothing. Who was it, Bud?
You mean at the door? Just Jimmy Woody.
What did he want?
Oh, nothing much. He just wanted to know if we wanted to buy a chance on a skunk raffle.
Say, Mom, here's a good way to get your children to eat a hot cereal on these busy school day mornings. Just serve 'em Hopalong Cassidy's favorite hot cereal, Post Wheatmeal. Just tell 'em how swell wheatmeal tastes, how nourishing it is. And look, you'll like Post Wheatmeal, too, 'cause it cooks in just 3.5 minutes. Yes, once you try it, you'll go along with Hopalong. You'll say Post Wheatmeal is the best hot cereal you ever ate.
Join us again next week when we'll be back with Father Knows Best, starring Robert Young as Jim Anderson, with Roy Bargy and the Maxwell House Orchestra, and yours truly, Bill Foreman. So until next Thursday, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, America's favorite brand of coffee. Always good to the last drop. Father Knows Best was transcribed in Hollywood and written by Ed James. Now stay tuned in for Dragnet, which follows immediately over most of these stations.
Yes, Dragnet makes exciting listening. Stay tuned to NBC.
My question is, how would Jack Webb deal with a skunk? I don't know. Anyway, that is Father Knows Best, 75 years ago, October 12th, 1950, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, the old ski-nose himself, Bob Hope.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Joni James. After nuclear attack, while radioactive fallout will be a potential threat to every living thing. You can't hear, or smell, or taste fallout. Often you can't see it, so you must take shelter and stay there until told it's safe to leave.
We continue now with more Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an Armed Forces recording of the Bob Hope Show as it was broadcast 77 years ago, October 12th, 1948. Yeah, well, you know, we talked about Jack Benny having his song. Apparently, Bob Hope wrote one, too.
From stateside to you, the Bob Hope Show. Yes, it's the new Bob Hope Show, brought to you by the Armed Forces Radio Service. With our great singing star, Doris Day, the Les Brown Band, and yours truly, High Averback. And here he is, Bob Hope, with his views of the news.
City, New York.
According to a statement made this week. That's me, isn't it? According to you think I'm jumpy today, huh? According to a statement made this week by David M. Salisbury, president of Westinghouse Electric, the kitchen of the future will be so well equipped that all the housewife will have to know as to how to press a button. Yes, sir, I got a modern kitchen with a garbage disposal unit. It grinds the garbage and drops it under the house. It works fine, but my house is now 3 feet off the ground. And a lot of people today have an automatic dishwasher. Automatic dishwasher, that's honey. I just came across a salad bowl with ears on it. See if Junior is still in his crib. We have an electric juicer that's designed just for California oranges. You cut the orange in half, place it in the machine, and it automatically spits out the rind, the pulp, the seeds, and pours you a glass of water. Still, it's better than our old way of getting orange juice, putting an orange in a wicker chair, placing a glass underneath, and inviting Sidney Greenstreet to sit down. They got a new radar oven with 20,000 volts that cooks anything in 15 seconds. They put a turkey in one. He looked all around at the electric gadgets, and right when the chef started closing the oven, the turkey stuck his foot in the door and said, "Just a second, the governor may come through with a reprieve."
Washington, D.C.
Congressman here stated that further commodity controls would be unnecessary due to the continuation of falling prices. Yes, it's hard to believe, but prices are coming down. Yesterday, I bought a car for only $150. It's a runabout, has no floor in it. But of course, with prices going down, you don't get nearly as much for your money. I bought 2 lamb chops the other day, and they were so skinny they have to hold each other's panties up. You still can't get very much for your money. Yesterday, I sent my 2 kids to the meat market with $5, and when they got home, I couldn't even tell which twin had the baloney. But are you through with that? Car prices are better, too. I went by a used car lot and saw a Cadillac with $3,000 written on the window. That's not bad, $3,000 for a Cadillac window. And merchants are trying to please the customer again. I got a letter from my tailor yesterday that said, "Last month you bought a tweed suit and we sent you a gabardine, my mistake. We want you to be happy, so enclosed, please find a bottle of glue and a handful of fuzz." And remember how small bottles of perfume used to be? Now they're giving you a lot more for your money. Taboo now comes in 3 sizes, large, very large, and climb in, Mabel. Let's get stinking. Here's a clever number published by Les Brown, recorded by Doris Day and Buddy Clark for Columbia Platters. So tonight, with an assist from the boy Foghorn, here is Doris Day.
If you were to ask me who the sweetest one I knew was,
Yeah.
I'd say you was.
Are you Josh indeed?
No.
If you were to ask me who my favorite point of view was, I'd say you was.
Really, Bob?
Scout's honor.
When you're not near, my heart is inclined to waste away.
Don't waste any of that. But when you're here, the funny part is, my heart is a spherical, lyrical miracle all the day.
If you were to ask me who the apple of your eye was, I'd say I was.
Oh, this is living. If you were to ask me who your sweet potato pie was, I'd say I was.
Hey, how'd you know?
It's a rumor, huh?
Supposing you paid a visit to a certain preacher.
So?
Supposing you overheard me practicing I do.
And you were to ask me who the bride and groom-to-be was, I'd say we was, me's and you.
Hey! You know something else? I've got a heart that hollers when you're not close to me.
And that's a screamer. But when you're near, it sort of follers. There isn't a lovelier heaven, a lovelier place to be.
If I were to ask you who my extra special guy was,
I'd say I was.
oh, you're so right.
Print it. If I were to ask you who my rainbow in the sky was,
I'd say I was.
You was.
Supposing you heard that I was shopping for a trousseau.
Supposing I brought you something old and something new. And you were to ask us who the bride and groom to be was. We'd say we was. Me and you. For Buddy Clark, who's in the hospital. We hope he's feeling better and he'll be out of there soon. Say, I enjoyed doing that number, Doris, but I was hoping we'd sing my new song tonight.
Bob, I didn't know that you wrote songs.
Oh, I should say so. I write all kinds of them. I just wrote a great cowboy tune for Roy Rogers. It's called I've Got So Many Blisters from Riding After Cattle, I Feel Like I'm Sitting in an Elevator Saddle.
Well, Bob, did Roy Rogers buy it?
Oh, sure, and he bought another Western ballad I wrote.
A Western ballad?
Yeah, he sings it to the girl in his next picture. It's called When I Tell You I Love You, You Pay No Heed, You Just Pick Your Teeth with a Tumbleweed. But I've got to get somebody interested in my song.
Bob, are you serious about it?
Naturally, there's a lot of money in songwriting. I know 2 songwriters who made a fortune, and when they started out, they didn't have a quanta to keep the Lagusta in. Would you like to hear my song, Doris?
You mean you're going to sing it?
Sure. What's wrong with my voice? I can sing just like Mel Torme if I get sick enough.
Bob, about that song, what's it like?
Well, it has a gorgeous melody and has a wonderful romantic thought behind it.
Well, what's the name of it?
It's called Is It Love or a Thyroid Condition? It goes like this. Is it love or a thyroid condition? My skin's turning blue. The bees are making honey and I've got the hives. I'm itching to come back to you. Wasn't that a lick, huh, boy? Isn't that a great song, Doris? If I can just get the right person interested.
Hello, Doris. Hello, Mr. Hope.
Oh, hello, Miss Ryan.
I was standing back there in the wings listening to you sing, Mr. Hope.
Yeah?
It came in fine on my hearing aid. But I've got a criticism for your song. I don't think it's lively enough.
Not lively enough?
No. I still like those old-fashioned songs we used to sing. I remember one beautiful one called Father's Dead in the Baggage Car Ahead.
That sounds jazzy.
Yes, and then there was another one. It was such a sweet thought. The name of it was Mother's Still Standing at the Window Since the Rest of the House Burned Down. But I'd be glad to sing your song for you if you want me to.
Why, do you sing, Miss Ryan?
Oh, yes.
Don't make so much of the straight lines when we hear all...
Tell me, Miss Ryan, what kind of a voice do you have, soprano or contralto?
Well, I'm not sure. My teacher says it's a sort of a cross between Hildegard and Arthur Godfrey.
Are you still studying voice?
Oh, yes, and I'm improving, too. Last week, my teacher told me to go home and practice singing in the shower.
What, did you?
Well, my house doesn't have a shower, so I did the next best thing. I got in the Maytag washer. Oh, you'd be surprised how many high notes you can hit when those paddles come around.
Well, it's nice of you to sing my song, Miss Ryan.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I've had a lot of singing experience. Back in high school, we once put on a musical play.
A musical?
Yes. The title was How Does Your Garden Grow? We all played the part of insects. The pretty blonde girls were butterflies and brunettes were caterpillars and hornets.
Well, what were you?
Well, it was pretty hard to cast me. They said I had a figure like a tadpole, legs like a grasshopper, and a face like a potato bug.
Well, that was quite a predicament.
Yes. I could have been a dragonfly, but they said the part that should fly was dragon.
a noise like a cricket?
Yes, but I felt kind of silly sitting back there rubbing my hind legs together.
Mine do that when I walk.
You know, Mr. Holt, I sang a song in that play. Would you like to hear it?
Well, Miss Ryan, it's getting late.
Glow, a little glow, worm a glimmer, glimmer, glow, a little glow, worm a glimmer, 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 glimmer. Slip.
Miss Ryan, wait a second. Will you wait a second, please? There's more to the show, you know.
Gee, don't you like the glowworm?
Yeah, but the way you sing it, it sounds like his tail light went out. I think maybe I'd better get somebody else to sing my song. Somebody a little better known.
Well, Bob, why don't you get Bing Crosby?
Doris, watch your language. This program goes through Pasadena.
All the girls in my club are just crazy about Mr. Crosby.
No kidding. They must be old. Does he, Yeah, the older kids. Now, tell me, does he really send you?
Well, no. In our condition, we just lay there and send somebody else. Goodbye now.
Goodbye, Miss Ryan. Doris, I'm not going to give up on my tune, even if I have to finance it myself. I wonder where I could get somebody to publish it if I put up the money.
Let's hear that again, boy.
You mean my song?
No, the word, money.
Well, just a second. Who are you?
Well, I'm a stolen song publisher.
Yeah, what music did you ever put out?
You ever hear of Kiss Me Kate?
Oh, did you publish that big musical, Kiss Me, Kate?
No, we got a sequel to it. Pucker Up Penelope.
Well, now, if Bob lets you have his song, who pays for the printing and everything?
Well, we pay for it all, you know. It costs about $2,000 to bring a song out.
Well, where do you get all the money?
Well, I'll explain. You see, the name of my firm, it's the End of the Rainbow Music Company.
The End of the Rainbow? You mean...
Yeah, put something in the pot, boy. You know, I'm in an awful tough racket. You know, I wish I could make money easy like my brother did.
Your brother?
Yeah, made a fortune. But strictly legitimate, you know. Bought 1-cent stamps and he sold them for special deliveries.
Well, how could he make a 1-cent stamp look like a special delivery?
He drew a bicycle on the George Washington.
Well, if I put up the dough for this, what do I get in return?
Oh, everything. You see, I not only publish the tune, I exploit it, but I also guarantee that this song will be sung on records by Perry.
Perry Como?
No, Perry Gazaknik. He's a first tenor down at the car wash. Got a group, it's called 4 Hits and a Splash.
Well, I want somebody more important than that to sing my number.
You do? Well, okay, all right. I'll get Doris Day to sing it.
Oh, do you know Doris Day?
Oh, yeah.
You know her, huh?
Yeah, sure.
How well do you know her?
Know her like she was my own mother.
You know Doris Day like she was your own mother?
Yeah.
Well, this girl right here is Doris Day.
She is?
That's right.
Pa's been asking for you, Ma.
Our Junior Crosby, Bill Farrell, and our 4 Hits and a Miss.
I will gather stars out of the blue for you, for you. I'll make a string of pearls out of the blue for you, for you. Over the highway and over the street.
Yes, Main Street.
Carpets of clover I'll lay at your feet. Oh, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do For you.
No one else would do. Wear a string of pearls out of the dew. For you.
Over the highway and over the street, carpets of clover, I lay at your feet. Oh, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the recent Academy Awards, the British movie industry won many gold Oscars for artistic film achievement. But what if the English tried to make an American type of movie, such as a gangster picture? Would they be equally successful? For the answer, let's go to the office of England's greatest movie producer, J. Arthur Hope. He is in conference with his assistant, Sir Roger Wilco.
J. Arthur. J. Arthur, that package you expected has just arrived from Hollywood.
Thank you, Roger. Let me see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My word, this is really getting gold from America the easy way. Come, Roger, help me lift these Oscars out of the box.
There's one, Oscar. There's another. There's...
Oh, let go!
J. Arthur, what was that?
Someone's made a ghastly mistake. They said Oscar Levant.
I assume, sir, that when you were in America, you investigated the American motion picture industry?
Oh, thoroughly. It seems that the three most popular things in American movies are Humphrey Bogart, Jane Russell, and popcorn. I forget which one you put the salt and butter on, but I discovered another interesting thing about American pictures.
What's that?
Well, every Saturday afternoon, the movie houses show pictures of robbery, bloodshed, violence, cruelty, torture, and murder. It's called the Kiddies' Matinee.
Good heavens, what for?
Keeps the children out of mischief. However, these pictures make scads of money, so I've decided to produce a gangster film. The picture I'm going to produce will be a sequel to Knock on Any Door.
What's it called?
Come in. Now for the stars. Now for the stars of our gangster picture, we'll have Sir Lawrence Averback and Isabel Ipswich. And wait till you see Isabel, Roger. She's just had her face lifted.
Really?
Yes, this year she's wearing it above her chin.
But, J. Arthur, I didn't think Isabel needed her face lifted.
Are you jesting, old chap? Why, in her last picture, she had to wear a dress with a bare midriff so people could see if she was smiling. Well, cheerio, Roger. I'll see you on the set tomorrow. We start shooting at 8. I say, then when you up to... See there. Okay, thank God. Now, ready. Quiet, everybody. Quiet on the set. Quiet now. Now, we're going to start shooting the picture just as soon as our stars, Isabel Ipswich and Sir Lawrence Averback, arrive.
I beg pardon, sir. Isabel Ipswich has just come in.
Oh, there you are, J. Arthur, you delightful beast. You may breathe down my neck if you like.
No, thank you. Your crew cut tickles my nose.
Oh, J. Arthur, good to see you again. You're looking so.
Thank you, my dear. And you're looking frightful. But I must say, Isabel, you do look healthy.
Thank you. I want all to plenty of exercise, fresh air, green vegetables, and I stay drunk all the time.
Would you mind breathing the other way? Your breath is melting my riding crop. Isabel, I'm sure you'll be happy with our choice for your leading man. Here he comes now.
Hello there, J. Arthur. Hello.
The bus must be... The bus must be in from Lady Mendel.
Oh, Lawrence.
Isabel!
Oh, you gorgeous man, you.
Oh, you wonderful woman, you.
I must fit in there someplace.
Oh, Lawrence, it's such a thrill seeing you again. I'm going to throw myself in your big, strong arms.
Oh, Isabel, I can't exist a minute longer without kissing those rich, full lips.
As I...
Come close, Lawrence, and let me run my fingers through your hair.
Anyone for tennis?
Now, tell us, J. Arthur, what is this film all about?
Well, in this picture, Isabel, you play a gangster's Moor.
Oh, I'll be perfect for the part. I have one on my shoulder, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Isabel. That's American slang. A gangster's Moor is his flame, his doll, his broad.
Well, make up your mind, J. Arthur. Am I to be a match, a toy, or take off my girdle?
No, my dear Isabel, you play the parts of Bubbles Magoon, a dancing girl who wears short, skimpy costumes exposing your legs. Oh, goodness, I forgot about your fat knees.
What do you suggest?
I have it. We'll paint a face on each of your kneecaps and save money on extras. Good thing you're knock-kneed. It'll look like they're talking to each other. Oh, that will be knobby, won't it?
I say, Sir Arthur, what part do I play?
You are the murderous gunman, Trigger Mortis. You are vicious, cruel, heartless, brutal, fiendish, mean, tough, and treacherous.
Oh, goody. Sounds like a part I can get my teeth into.
Well, wear them tomorrow and we'll find out. All right, Isabel and Sir Lawrence, we'll start the picture now. Everybody ready? Silence on the premises. Activity, cinema. Rotate them.
Is this you, Trigger?
Yeah, baby. The boys tell me that you've been a stool pigeon for the coppers, and I'm here to put a hole in your head with my rod. I beg pardon, J. Arthur, just what is a rod?
A rod? Why, it's a fishing tackle.
Sir, how can I put a hole in her head with a fishing tackle?
Big hook. Now carry on.
Oh, you're not going to get me, baby. I'm going to knock you off. Take that, you rat.
Oh, cut. That was an excellent scene. We'll stop for tea here. How fine.
But, J. Arthur, look at Sir Lawrence. He's not getting up. Someone must have forgotten to put blanks in the gun. He's dying. What shall we do?
Oh, keep the cameras rolling. What a scene this would be. A vicious killer shot by his gun maul and bleeding to death before your very eyes. The sound of his death rattle filling the theater. What a picture!
Oh, what will you call the picture, J. Arthur?
Mrs. Miniver gets married.
That winds up our show for now. Thanks for listening, and join us again next week. The Bob Hope Show has come to you through the facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.
"77 years ago, October 12th, 1948, Bob Hope, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, let's head to Pine Ridge, Arkansas, and see what's going on with Lum and Abner.
In case of enemy attack or grave national emergency, keep listening to your radio. The emergency broadcast system will immediately bring you official information and instructions. Stations will not give call letters, but will identify the area they're serving. So dial around till you find the right one in your area, and then follow the instructions given.
Now we're going to wrap up this edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Lum and Abner. Now, yesterday's episode aired 2 years after this episode. So today on the episode, you're going to hear from Lum and Abner. They're still dealing with the professor. And let's go back to 83 years ago, October 12th, 1942.
The makers of Alka-Seltzer bring you Lum and Abner. wonder, friend, how'd you feel when you got up this morning? You feeling really up and at 'em, raring to get a lot of work done? Well, if you were not, it might be that where you were and what you did last night was the cause of your misery. And if so, if you stayed up late and perhaps ate and drank unwisely, here's hoping you had a package of friendly, dependable Alka-Seltzer tablets handy. When you take Alka-Seltzer for the headaches and the minor stomach upsets that frequently follow good times, you help yourself to comforting relief. Alka-Seltzer can help you feel better fast. Be sure to remember that, won't you? And whenever you overdo it a bit, call Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. Now, if yours isn't an Alka-Seltzer home, get a 30 or 60-cent size package from your druggist right away. No? Let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, another step has been taken toward the realization of the proposed Edwards Observatory. Professor Sloan has sent for his large telescope, and Cedric has been dispatched to pick it up at the county seat and bring it to Pine Ridge. As we look in on the little community today, we find Lum and Abner in their jot-em-down store and library. Lum is mulling an important problem. Listen.
Abner, I was just thinking here, does Lum sound like a good name for a planet?
For a planet?
Yeah, I was reading in one of Professor Sloan's astronomy books last night. It told how different planets was named, but... Wait a minute, I believe that was our ring.
Lum, I believe you ought to give up this astronomy stuff.
Wait a minute. Hello, Jot-em-Down Store and Library, L. Edwards, head astronomer and president of the Edwards Memorial Observatory speaking.
His name gets longer every year.
Oh, hello, Professor, old boy.
Oh, boy. Just last week he's trying to get rid of him.
No, Cedric ain't back yet.
Now, they're big friends.
Oh, well, he'll be careful with your telescope.
Can't do enough for him now.
He asked what? No, I don't know what he wanted to know that for. More than likely wanted to get you a birthday present, something like that.
Cedric likes him, too.
Well, I'll let you know when he gets here, Professor. Yeah, all right. Goodbye. Huh? Oh, goodbye.
What's Cedric doing with the professor's telescope, Lum?
Oh, well, this ain't that little telescope he brung with him. This is a great big one he sent for. And Cedric drove into the county seat to pick it up at the depot there.
Well...
And them things is sort of fragile, on account of they got mirrors in them and stuff.
Sort of what?
Fragile.
What's that?
I don't know. That's what the professor said.
Oh.
Big, I guess.
Yeah, oh.
Natural, the professor's kind of worried about it.
Yeah. Well, what about Cedric getting him a birthday present?
Oh, I don't know. Just before we left for the county seat, he asked the professor what day he was born on.
Well, what do you want to know that for, I reckon?
Don't ask me. Most anything's liable to run through that boy's mind.
Yeah.
I just hope he gets back without breaking the telescope. That's what I hope.
Well, what does a professor need another one of them things for, Lum? So both of you can have one to look to?
No, this is the one we're going to put in the observatory. It's a big, powerful one. You can see millions of miles with it.
You can?
Yes, sir.
All right, doggies. Can I take Elizabeth up to that observatory and let her look through that telescope?
Huh?
I say, can I take Elizabeth up to that observatory and let her look through that telescope?
Oh, sure. As soon as we get everything fixed up.
Doggy, that sure saved me a lot of money.
Save you a lot of money?
Yeah, Elizabeth's been begging me to take her down to Texas to see her brother Fred, you know, and so now she can just look through that telescope and see him all she wants to for nothing.
Well, wait, she can't see him that way.
Well, why can't she? You said you could see 1,000,000 miles with it, and Fred's just a few hundred miles away. You ought to be able to see him good.
Yeah, but it don't work that way, Abner. I don't think.
Well, no, if he was inside the house, I don't reckon she could see him, but she could write him a letter and tell him to stand out in his front yard on a certain day, couldn't she?
Yeah, but I don't
And she could tell his warmer and Kate to stand out there too, Lum. All the young'uns. Might as well get him all in on this. I believe I'll call up Elizabeth and tell her to write him a letter right
Now,
away.
wait a minute, Abner. Wait a minute. Don't start calling Elizabeth.
What day do you reckon would be a good one, Lum?
Well, no day would be a good one, because you won't be able to see them.
Huh?
Telescopes is for looking at stars, not relays.
Well, I don't see why it won't work on relays just as good.
Well, I don't exactly see why myself, but I know it can't be done.
Can't, huh?
I think maybe they got them telescopes fixed so they can't see that short.
That short?
Yeah, I think they start at about 1,000,000 miles and then go on up from there.
You mean Fred's gonna have to get 1,000,000 miles away before we can see him?
I'm feared so.
Huh. Well, that don't make much sense. He don't like to travel. He's set right there.
I know it, but you'll find out that all science is baffling, Abner.
Baffling.
Yes, sir. There's some of it even I can't explain. Hardly.
Well, all I got to say is that don't sound like much of a telescope to me. Can't even see a couple of fellers down in Texas with it.
I told you once it weren't to look at fellers with. It's to look at the stars and the comets and the planets and stuff like that. The fact is, that's how I'm aiming on discovering my planet.
Your planet?
Yeah. See, whenever a scientific or astronomer discovers a new planet, it sort of belongs to him, and he gets to name it.
Well, what do they want to name them for, Lum? Ain't nothing you can do with them after you get them named. You can't call them or nothing. You couldn't call a star.
No, but it's old custom. All us astronomers always follow that. But you wouldn't understand that.
What wouldn't I understand?
Oh, nothing. Do you think Lum would make a good name for the planet?
I don't know, Lum. I don't know what kind of names that planets like to have. Of course, Charlie's always a good name. That's my favorite, Charlie.
Yeah, but that don't sound like the right kind of a name. Philip would sound all right, but not Charlie.
Wouldn't, huh?
No, it ought to sort of sound extinguished, or distinguished.
Oh.
Believe I'll just settle on Lum.
Well, do whatever you like. It's your planet, I reckon. Name it whatever
And
you
if
want
I'm lucky enough to discover 2 planets, I might name the second one after you.
After me?
Yeah.
Will you sure enough, Lum?
I might, if it's a small planet.
Lo me. I've had dogs named after me, but I never had no planets before. Won't old Grandpappy Spears be jealous when he hears that? I can just see. He'll get so mad, he more than likely won't even speak.
Well, now, don't get to acting smart about it, or I won't do it.
I ain't acting smart.
I ain't going to name none after him, though.
Well,
Grandpap wouldn't make a good name for a planet, I know that.
Why, of course not. Don't do that, no. But, Grandpap, he'll get mad and everything. And he started, getting mad. He'll get mad. I can't help how he acts, can I?
No, but...
Well, when you going to discover my planet, Lum?
Well, I don't know yet. We have to get the observatory working first.
Oh.
And then we got to do a lot of looking at the skies and studying and figuring and calculating and stuff, and I don't know what all. Takes an awful lot of work to discover one of them things.
Well, I wish you'd hurry up and get started doing it. I can't hardly wait to surprise little Pearl. I'll have her come out on the front porch, and then I'll just sort of stand there and point up toward the sky and say, "See up there? That is Abner Peabody."
Abner Peabody?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it both your names.
You wouldn't, huh?
Of course not. All the other planets has just got one name, like Mars or Venus or Lum.
Doggos, I wish you could work both my names in there, Lum. See, I'm mighty nigh sure there's a lot of other Abners around over the country, and I want folks to know exactly which Abner that planet's named after.
Well, I can't change the rules just for one feller, Abner.
Oh?
You ought to be satisfied with just getting your give name in there.
Yeah.
That's more than anybody else in Pine Ridge has ever got.
Yeah, I reckon so. Think of it that way, yeah.
And in case you don't realize this is a big honor.
Honor?
Yes, sir. You'll be talked about by all the leading astronomers and scientifics all over the world. And get listed in the almanac and all that stuff.
Will I sure enough?
Of course you will.
Oh, well, good for me.
Get your name in the school books, too.
Wonderful, Earl.
And I can just hear thousands of young'uns all over the country reciting the list of the planets.
Well?
Mercury, Venus, Mars, Lum, Saturn, Jupiter, and Abner.
Doggy, that sounds pretty good, don't it?
Yeah. Wish Cedric would hurry up and get here. I'm anxious to get the telescope set up so I can start working on this thing. Find some of them.
Will Cedric bring it here to the store or take it on up to the observatories?
I don't know. I hope he brings it here first. I want to get a look at it and see just how them things works.
Well, how come you never had him bring it out in a mail hack, Lum?
Well, it's too big for that, Abner. The professor said.
Too big for it?
Yeah, and besides, he didn't want to take a chance of getting it broke.
Oh, no, don't break it, don't break
Like I told you, it's got mirrors in it.
Mirrors? Now, wait a minute, Lum. Are you going to look at stars or look at yourself?
At the stars, natural.
Well, what you need them mirrors for, then?
They're right inside the telescope. according to the professor.
Well, what for? Do the stars want to look at themselves?
Abner, don't ask so many silly questions. I'll explain all this to you when I get more time. I'm too busy right now.
Busy? Doing what?
Oh, different stuff.
What, for instance?
Oh, for goodness sakes, Abner, leave
Well,
me
I
alone.
want to know how them things work, Lum, and what them mirrors is for.
Well, the light from the star comes down and goes into the telescope and lands on the mirror.
How does that light know where to find the telescope? Them little stars couldn't pick out a telescope.
Well, it knows how. Then when it gets in the mirror, well, you recollect that song, the music goes round and round. It's sort of like that. The light gets reflected or disflected or something.
Huh?
And then, oh, there comes Cedric. Thank goodness.
Well, what happens to the light then, Lum?
Never mind. Can't you see Cedric's coming?
I see him, but I want to know what happens to that light.
Grannies, I can't see the telescope sticking out of his car nowhere.
Oh?
Reckon whereabouts he's got it.
Well, maybe he's done taking it over to the observatory.
Grannies, I hope not.
Wonderful world.
Yeah, howdy, Cedric. Did you get the telescope?
Yes, Mom, I sure did.
Well, whereabouts is it at? Have you taken it up to the observatory?
No, Mom, I still got it with me. I don't think Mr. Professor Sloane's going to like it, though.
He won't, huh?
Oh, my goodness. You ain't went and let it fall and break, have you?
Well, it did fall on the floor there at the depot, and some feller stepped on it, but I picked it up again.
Uh-oh. 7 years bad luck.
This is going to be a bad week for Mr. Professor.
He ain't the only one that's going to be a bad week for Cedric.
Grannies, I ought to went along myself. I see that right now.
Mr. Professor ought to go into new business this week neither, or else change the day he was born on one.
Day he was born on? What's that got to do with it?
Well, that's the only way I could get this.
Huh?
Here, let me show it to you. Got it here in my pocket.
Your pocket? Doggies, what size pockets have you got, Cedric?
Here it is right here. Listen to this. For persons born between April the 15th and June the 15th, the ensuing week will be one of misfortune.
Well,
it's pretty good reading for a feller that ain't been out of the third grade, ain't it?
You're doing good, Cedric. Who learned that to you?
Enter upon no new business enterprises.
Wait a minute, Cedric, what is that you're reading anyway?
Mr. Professor's telescope.
Huh?
I got it out of that weighing machine there in the depot.
Weighing machine?
Telescope? That ain't no telescope. That's a horoscope.
Mom?
Well, Cedric hardly did right by our friends that time, did he? And what about you? Do you, for example, always do right when it comes to eating? Well, if you're like most folks, you don't, because you know what a temptation it sometimes is to eat not wisely but too well. Remember this. The next time you forget your better judgment, be sure to remember Alka-Seltzer. For Alka-Seltzer offers you a remarkable kind of twofold relief for the minor stomach upsets that frequently follow too much to eat or drink. You see, it not only neutralizes excess gastric acidity, Alka-Seltzer also helps relieve that full, stuffy feeling as well. So try it. Whenever too much to eat or drink or some favorite forbidden food causes you the discomfort of a touch of acid indigestion, sour upset stomach, occasional distress after meals, or heartburn. And you can get modern effervescent Alka-Seltzer at all drugstores by the package or by the glass at the soda fountain.
That's okay. People get astronomy and astrology confused all the time, so I can understand Cedric confusing a horoscope with a telescope. 83 years ago, October 12th, 1942, Lum and Abner here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Make sure you stop by for our Monday crime podcast with episodes of Mr. Keen, Tracer of Lost Persons, and the Silver Dagger murder case, Counter Spy Don McLaughlin, Mandel Kramer, and the case of the high-class hijacker, Barry Craig Confidential Investigator, Fog Over Murder, and Escape Roulette, a train speeding through the night, a lady in trouble on board. Not good. And we'll wrap it all up with another episode of Claudia, as Claudia and David have their first quarrel. See you tomorrow. Have yourself a great Sunday. We'll be back for more Classic Radio Theater on Monday. I'm Wyatt Cox.